about. Get back in the building. Let's go. What happened? You guys there? Here, let me show the Starbucks cup again. Starbucks. I come in peace. Dude. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I had to restart the stream. Smash the likes. I had to restart it. Let's see who comes back in. We had about 17 in here, and then it just wiped. What'd you see? What happened? I just came to the porch and I turned on the light. I think because it can see me smoking. That's what I'm thinking. Because there was another stream. There's another stream that I did um, a few weeks ago, and oh, the 420. Remember Venom. Remember the 420 stream that we did, dude. YouTube hated on me on that one. I had an average of like 15, 20 people, for like 2 or 3 hours, and it said I got 50 views. That's crazy. Matthew's in the house. He says they're on to you, bro. All the financial advice and technical analysis you provide, not biggest DJ around. Love it. That's awesome. Yeah, that's hilarious, dude. Yeah, yeah, they're on to me. I'm giving all the financial secrets that they don't want me to share with you guys. It's totally the cabal. Can you believe it? Oh, that's hilarious, dude. What's up with you, Matthew? What's going on? Let's get these guys back in the building, man. We were just getting started. We were just getting started, but I think I had my joint in my mouth as I was walking, and I think the YouTube guys were like, you know, it's what Extravod would say about the RXRP Riddlers. I'm sorry, who's Extravod? Is that another YouTuber? I wish I could act like I know who that is, but I don't know who that is. Um, let's see here. Get back in the building. Get back in the building. Benjamin Wu is here. Inferno is back. All right, Inferno's back. Vena's back. Yeah, okay, we got 10. All right, yeah, now we're getting hot. Now we're getting hot. Benjamin Wu says, "Have you ever heard of the Kingdom of Khazaria?" No. Janver's back. What's up, Janver? Sorry about that. I don't know what the stream cut out, guys. Hopefully people see it. Hopefully people see that I'm back. Yeah, so smash the likes and I think they'll all come back. Yeah, bro. What's Jerry the Turtle at now? What's Jerry the Turtle at? Yeah, 15 in the building. Yeah, here we go. Smash the likes. What's going on? Sipping on some Cabal coffee. I don't get how Seattle can be the best at coffee when they're nowhere near any kind of climate that you can actually grow cocoa beans with. You know what I mean? Like, isn't that funny how they? That's amazing advertising to make you think that a place like Seattle that has no kind of weather or land to grow coffee be the best place for coffee. Isn't that? All right, good. We got the racist guys in here. This is great. Okay, we should be getting the algorithm should be pushing towards me. Sangho. Okay, you gotta be in a third world country, but God bless you, brother. Let's see here. See here. Matthew says, Casper jumped 168% yesterday, bro. No way, you Matthew, you stayed in that like I told you, right? Matthew, Matthew, you tell me you stayed in there like I said. I'm joking, dude. I know I did. Did it really? I feel bad for you. By the way, I told Matthew guys. I I I I told Matthew not to get into Casper. Not financial advice, but I was like, Casper sucks. Why are you in Casper? And he was like, all right, I'll rotate out. Now he says they're up 100%, and I'm like, I told you, dude. I told you to stay in Casper. Why didn't you listen to me? Dude, okay, great. What's up? What's up? Smash the likes, Rug Bull, the Moon Bear. Sorry about that, guys, but the stream cut out. I don't know what happened. I was just walking to the front porch. Vishal, yeah, bro, I'm on late. Absolutely, it's 8 o'clock. It's 8 p.m. in California, bro. Yo, Cadena's looking real good. Cadena is creeping towards a dollar, and you know, I was something about it tells me it can get to $62. So it's weird. That coin, something about that coin is odd. How hard it pumps, bro. When it pumps, it's like forget it. Get it, everyone out, everyone out. Fire in a building. Like it's crazy. Jai says, "Get a Jerry bag. It's better than Casper." Yeah, man. Don't take her to Jared's. Take her to Jerry's. Don't, dude. Don't take her to Jared's. Take her to Jerry's. Smash the likes. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rug Pull the Moon Bear. Do you see the vision? Rug Pull the Moon Bear sees the vision. Sees the vision. He sees the vision. He's like, I am bullish on this channel. You know why? Because I'm showing you everything, dude. This is real streaming right now. This is real rap. This is like, you're like, wow, am I in an alley right now at Stayer battle rapping? You know what I mean? Like, yes. Yes, this is real rap right here, dude. This is battle rapping next to a dumpster with all your homies. This is for bragging rights. You know what I mean? You know, you guys know you can put your favorite streamer Stayer in a room with Alex Becker, in a room with George, in a room with Ran, and everybody's going to be looking at Stayer. You know this. Tell me you don't know that. Smash the likes. Tell me you don't know that. Tell me you don't know that, and I'll leave right now. Who's the most entertaining? Who's the most entertaining? Who's the most entertaining? Just give me an audience. But also, in addition to that, I kind of know what I'm talking about. The chat is kind of up on their bags, right? The chat, I'm just not here just asking what the hell is crypto. I know what's going on. This is my third bull run, bro. You're in a Stayer chat. You're getting coins to buy, bro. You're getting coins to buy right now, dude. You know what I mean? And I stay. I'm not going, and I'm never gonna go, bro. Yeah, dude. Zach is in here. Zach is in here. He says, please pin. Absolutely. Another thing I do, I'm all about the chat. I'm all about the chat. You come in here, you're in good hands, okay? You're in good hands. You know what I mean? Zach comes in here. He says, I subbed and like, pin me. I said, I'm pinning you. You know why? Because I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You come into this chat and you like and you subscribe, you're my dog. Yeah, Sanch just came in. Sanch was like, are you black? Are you rich? I'm like, bro, I'm a human. He was like, I can respect that. I'm liking it and I'm subbing right now. The communication skills are off the charts. And guess what? I'm not going to show you any charts. No charts. I don't need a chart. I don't need a chart. I'm from South Jersey. I'm from Atlantic City. I'm going to tell you how it is right there, right then and there on the street. You know what I mean? I don't need to bring you into my office. I don't need to bring you into my store to sell you something. I'm gonna sell it to you right then and there. Grand Marquis says, all about chat. Well, tell the chat to keep it hairy. Okay. Chat wants to know. So Grand Mark, I don't get what you're saying, Grand Marquis. Smash the likes. We got 16 in the building going ham bone. Grand Marquis says, chat wants to know, am I hairy? What? What the helly? What are you talking about? Stabby McStomp says, I bought 5 Bitcoins off a guy for $5,000, but it was just Canadian loonies. Dang, dude. Dang, they got you, bro. I'm so sorry. Grand Marquis says, tell me how it is, hairy or nah. What do you mean, my head? Oh, I hope you're not asking about anything else, Grand. Because that would be a major pause. T says, why do you sound like a white guy that smokes 7 blunts? Because I did smoke 7 blunts. And two lifetimes ago, I was a white guy. I love those comments, guys. I love those comments. People are trying to work through. See, T is trying to work through some sort of trauma, and we're all here for it. Let's see here. Dash, Colorado. Definitely from Colorado. Are you from Colorado, Dash? He may need a sin bin. I'll go get the can opener. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Who, T? Leave him be. Let's see what he does. Leave him be. Because that's free speech. That's all right with me. That's fine. And also it's trauma-based, too. Because he thinks white people talk white because they're well off, and then black people talk black because they're not well off. That's the racist thing when people say, you talk white. Like, okay, well, what does that mean? I mean, that means I speak well? Because then you're saying that only white people speak well. Isn't that weird? So you're like denouncing a whole mass people, saying that they can never speak well unless they were to transcend their race. Isn't that sick? What's going on with my freaking... Hold on, let me turn on my brightness on my phone, guys. Much better. See what happened? Dude, T, you see what... Okay, you see what happened, T? My whole screen just went dark. What do you have to say about that? T, T, it looks like... T, watch out. T, watch out. Matthew might get you. Just be careful, okay? You're obviously angry. T's angry, guys. T's mad at someone or something. Trisha Adams. What's going on, Trisha? Young Stony RC. Diddy Guyat or Drake Guyat? I have no idea. All right. We have Satan in the house tonight. Hello, hello. Smash the like, Satan. Smash the like, Satan. You know why? Because Stayer said so. Oh, Satan. I'm gonna pour my cabal coffee on your face. Will it start to burn, or will you like gain energy from that? Let's go. 16 people in here and 6 likes. Is Stayer's chat more than 50% haters right now? Rug pull, is this chat not crazy creepy? There's 21 people in here, 7 likes, and all I'm doing is talking about how I have a white voice and then Satan is coming to get me. Like, what? Someone help me. What the helly? What the helly? What the heliante is going on in here? 21 people, 8 likes, and I have to sit here and talk to the devil? Is this what's happened with crypto? Dude, I think YouTube was trying to punish me or something. YouTube was like, "Oh yeah, Stayer, you want to smoke a joint on our stream? Well, here's Here's some racism, and here's Satan. Deal with it. Come on, guys. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is nuts. Literally, okay, so I have 3 mods in here, and they are allowing Lucifer to run around my chat searching for souls. This is crazy, guys. Can we talk about crypto, please? Can we talk about crypto, please? Mods, can you do your jobs, please? Mods, what am I paying you for? Oh my goodness. Matthew, the guy is literally above you talking about hunting for souls. He's literally above your chat icon. And okay, yeah, Inferno, can we all right, I guess you guys I guess I let people live too much. I really do. My mods just lay off of people because I like to joke around. So they're like, okay, we're gonna let him rock, all right, Stayer. Smash the likes. Chris Simpson says, I'll be a mod, been following you for a while. Dude, you know what? You know what? Chris is from Tennessee. Chris don't play around. Chris will bury you in the backyard. Chris will bury you. Chris is backwoods, bro. Chris is now a mod. Chris is now a mod. I have nothing but goons running around my chat now. I have nothing but my goons running around my chat. Dennis Dellinger says, "What is crypto? What is life? What is me?" I mean, Dennis is asking about the meaning of life over here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, Chris already has a plot buried for some of these guys in here. Lucifer has been vaporized. Literally, we threw some holy water on Lucifer, and he is on a 600-second timeout. He's gonna have to go fly around somewhere else. Not today, Satan. Not today. Let's go. As I sip on some Cabal coffee tonight. Yeah, man. As I've been saying before, when it comes to crypto, listen, fellas, listen up. Let's get some more people in the building. Listen up, okay? When it comes to crypto right now, guys, listen, don't mess up, all right? Don't take her to Jared's. Take her to Jerry's. Take her to Jerry's. Jerry the Turtle. Let's go. Take her to Jerry's. Dude, everybody wants Matthew, everyone wants Turbo to kick again. Everybody wants Turbo to kick again, bro. Everybody's looking for Turbo. That's why I'm saying Turbo. I think there's some money on the sidelines now waiting for a confirmation of former all-time highs. And I think those guys will buy the breakout from 1 cent to 14. That's where we're going to see Turbo go from a cent to 14 cents. I'm almost convinced of it now, Matthew. I am 90% convinced now that there is enough money sitting on the sidelines, okay? Because Turbo really showed something the last week or two. It was literally on every newspaper. So I think there's enough, retail, newbie investor money sitting on the sidelines, and they are waiting for Turbo to go to 1 cent. And then when that happens, they're going to buy the breakout, okay? And that will send Turbo flying to a $10 billion market cap. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. So you were right, Matthew, when you're like, "Oh my gosh." You were when you so Matthew, when you say that you're waiting for Turbo to kick again, pinning that. So when you say you want Turbo to kick again, I mean, there's a bunch of people on the sidelines that they're just sitting there and they're just waiting. They're literally They're literally waiting on the sidelines. They're like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When's Turbo just hit a cent? Turbo just hit a cent. I'm going all in on Turbo. Ah! Ah! And it's just going to be an absolute freaking barn burner, bro. It's going to be a barn burner. Let's see here. SoCal Outdoors. What's SoCal Outdoors talking about? SoCal Outdoors says crypto is a crapshoot right now. Avoid the meme coins and look for legit coins. All right, buddy. All right, buddy. SoCal, I think SoCal will probably be buying Turbo around between 40 and 70 cents. I'm just gonna say that now. Pablo's in the building. What's up, Pablo? Do you know Anita Blackhawk? No. Was that supposed to be a joke? Was that supposed to be sounding like something? Maybe I said it wrong. Maybe your joke was whack. T says, let's see, Diddy Bussy or a cheeseburger with no cheese? I thought that was the same thing, T. Matthew says, best advice is don't take advice. It's all risk. Don't spend more than you are willing to lose. Said the absolute degen, Matthew. Let's see here. Chris Simpson says, no, buy before the pumps. Okay, cool, dope. Dope. Yeah, Matthew's willing to lose it all. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure. Let's go inside in the office, huh? What do you guys think? Zero or hero? Nobody really CS subscribe. That is dope. That is dope. Here, I'm gonna head inside in the office, man. I want to look at some of these coins with you guys. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. I'm in the Stayer lab. I'm in the Stayer lab right now. Shit's about to go down. Smash the likes while you're waiting. Gotta set it up. Usually I'm set up already. It got too cold out there tonight, guys. It got way too cold. It got way too cold, guys. Oh, that's so much better. Wow. All right. I was freezing. It's got to be like 40 degrees outside. It's got to be like 40 degrees outside, dude. Hold on, I'm going to turn on some music. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Because I'm going to look at some coins tonight, guys. I'm going to look at some coins tonight. Huh? Wow, look at my goons running around the chat, just smashing heads. You guys better stop playing with us. You guys better stop playing with those boys. You know, say something funny. You know, say something Say something poignant. You know what I mean? You don't have to come in here and say poo poo and caca and all this. What, like, all this shit? Like, what's the point of all that? What's the point of all that, sir? All right, let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's build our portfolios right now. Let's go. We got 9 in the building. We got 9 in the building. Wow, nobody really. CS says, oh my God. I just saw that one of my neighbors was just running down the middle of the street naked. Wow. It must have been Turbo or Jerry the Turtle or something. Something's going on because I think they're up 2 or 3x if they're gonna be running around like that. Remember to buy some woo, Stayer. I will. Hey, Jai, that is an amazing story, but at the same time scares the shit out of me. But I love it. I can tell that you've changed, sir. Juan Garcia is in the house. Juan Garcia is trying to. He's going through some trauma. Let's see here. We can do away with Juan. Leave him. Don't leave him. Send him. Send Juan. Yeah, the chat has been absolutely, utterly, just weird tonight. But at the same time, my chat rate is going crazy right now. I mean, YouTube is saying my chat is super lit right now. YouTube is loving it, but I mean, my goodness, I mean, we might have to go to church this Sunday. Jai, help me out. Let's say a prayer over this chat. My goodness. I mean, this is crazy. Happy, dude, Parker, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? Dude, Matthew, are all these your DGen friends? This is all Matthew's like crazy friends that he invited to the chat tonight. He's invited Satan. He's invited Juan Garcia, who's talking about his uncle that's touched him. I mean, I guess he wants me to read that so he can be like, oh my gosh, he read it. Oh, some of these guys just want you to read what they're saying so bad. It's just like, and I think they go around the different chats. You know what I mean? They're like, show me your feet. Ah, please do it. Ah. Wow. Dude, Parker, what's good, bro? Bro, we're talking about buying some coins tonight, kind of degenning into the Matt Fury, even more into Matt Fury. That Kai Ken, Jai, I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but can you throw those contract addresses back in the chat because I had to restart the stream. It was in the last stream and they wiped it. I don't know what happened. The stream got too crazy or something. But do me a favor, the Kai Ken, Jai, the Kai Ken address. You know what? Why don't you put Andy Wu in there too? I'll buy high. If everyone buys it, I'll be excited. It would be a nice community coin for us. Andy Wu. Parka, where do you buy? Phantom Wallet? I use the Phantom Wallet. I use crypto.com wallet. And I send that to like Sui. And I send it to Uniswap. So I'll send coins off of crypto.com to different wallets. Let's see here. Oh, we got it. We got it. But bro, that Vader AI, Vader AI, ups. I know it's up. I know it's up 60. I know it's up 64%. Okay, I know that. I understand that it's up 64% on the day. Vader Vader is absolutely going in ham bone. I'm not invested in it. This is a Stayer. This is a Stayer coin that he balked on. Stayer at at 0.006 cents on Vader. Stayer sat on his hands. I sat on my hands and I did nothing. And you know what? I'm paying dearly. I'm not losing any money because I'm not in the coin, but my goodness, was I would love to be in Vader AI right now. If you're in Vader AI, congratulations. I think somebody said that last stream. Um, Jesse Higgins says there's a Hugh Janus right behind you. No, this painting. No, it's a Myra Cantor. It's an expensive painting. Myra Cantor, American artist. Let's see here. Yeah, I've had this Myra Cantor for since my wife and I we bought it when we right before we got married in Boston. Amazing. It was a gift to her. And it's appreciated. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. Matthew says, but make sure you then send Slayer a private message with your secret phrase words for exclusive Stayer coin drop. What? That is not true, Matthew. You have to delete that. That is not true. I do not have a Stayer coin. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me arrested by the, let alone kicked off YouTube. Um. Oh, Jai, you're right. You're right, Jai. I was telling you before about Virtual Invader. I mean, you were telling me, and I did not listen. I said no. You were the one that I said no to. I was like, virtuals, whatever, it's done. I actually did that, and I am so. See, that's the thing. Now I can't. Now I can't touch Vader AI. I have to. It either has to go back to around a cent for me to buy in, or I can't even touch it because I'm now chasing it, and I don't want to do that. I'm better off buying more PayPay or something at these levels for PayPay. You know, I'm better off getting more pin link because Vader is gone. Vader has left the building. Vader has left the building, and I am eating my words. Yeah, I can't buy it now. Well, I mean, if you're saying Vader is gonna do a 500 million market cap, it's at $40 million market cap right now. 10x from here. I mean, maybe it's not too bad to throw something at it. I don't know, but oh, Matthew, I'm sorry. I didn't mean Matthew. My apologies. It's just that I can't tell people. I can't have you tell people that I have a Stayer coin with a secret wallet phrase. I can't do that. They're gonna lock me up, Matthew, and I want to be here making you laugh and having you buy my bags. So I'm joking. No, CJ49, shout out. Um, are you trying to get me to say that? Oh man, CJ49, you're hilarious. I bet you CJ49 is literally a 10-year-old boy just having jokes in here. God bless him. Let's see here, bro. I'm stacking arrow like nobody's business. How many arrow coins do you have, Ben? Oh my gosh. How many arrow coins do you have, my friend? Michelangelo says, hey, what's up, Michael? Welcome. Michael, in I sub now spread the cost bill. What is that? Okay, you mean crypto? Let's see. Matthew, CJ. I mean, you got to be like a teenage kid in here, right? Michelangelo. Okay. Hackbot freestyle. He wants me to freestyle. Do I look like I freestyle? You guys say I have a white voice, and then the next guy says, "Why don't you freestyle?" Well, isn't that the opposite of what the last guy said about Stayer? Vena, nearly 16,000 arrow coins? Bro. 16,000 arrow. That thing's gonna hit 25 bucks, and then what are you gonna do, Vena? My goodness. That's right. We are a yes. There. Yep, that's right, Matthew. Um, this is all about crypto, guys. Your favorite pastor is not streaming right now. You got to go talk to him and tell him to stream. But right now, Stayer is in here talking about crypto coins. Top Shelf Ghost, hi. Yeah, Vena, you're not round tripping that one? Oh my gosh. 16,000 arrow coins. What else is going on? Let me look at my little watch list. Let me look at my little watch list. Guys, we were looking at the, let's see here. Yeah, Aerodrome is great. Anything under like 80 cents for Aerodrome, you're golden. You're golden. Let's see. Ukubaka, are you still buying PayPay? I haven't bought PayPay. I am holding my 20 billion PayPay coins currently. I haven't sold one coin. Top Shelf Ghost says hi. What's up, Top Shelf Ghost? Dash says, what is your predicted projection of the George Floyd coin? Well, I'm not aware of the George Floyd coin, but I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to probably take a breather on that one. Matthew says lunch over gotta bounce. Also need to buy a new can opener as it broke as a lot of use today, dude. Yeah, Matthew, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you doing my dirty work. You have vaporized many folks tonight, and I can't thank you enough, sir. Stayer salutes you. Raven, okay, so your daily jam from comes in from 2018, and he says Raven coin. We're gonna assume you are a time traveler, daily jam. Let me update you. It is 2025, and we are currently in a an AI, RWA, gaming, and China unbanning crypto bull run. We are not in 2018 bull run. Bitcoin's at like 94,000 right now. It is not at 3,000. Rug Bull, the Moon Bear, says, Stayer, talk to me about Scallop. All right, let's go. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Scallop. Scallop's in at a juicy 15 cents. My goodness. So I'm going to say Scallop has gone to $10. And we'll see from there. I think they've diluted the coins a little bit since I looked at it a couple weeks ago. I think wasn't Scallop. I think Scallop was at 40 million coins, if I'm not mistaken. That's the thing about dilutions of coins. Like I know they have to announce it, but they make sometimes coins make very low announcements when they're diluting their circulating supply. And you know what? I didn't see any kind of news on them doing that, but I remember I did a video for about Scallop maybe 2 months ago, and I know it was at 40 million Scallop in circulation. But now I'm looking at it in the corner of my eye right here, my computer, and it says 103 million coins in circulation. So I don't know why that is. I have no idea why that is. I have to put in my password for this freaking thing. Hold on. Bro, I don't know what to do with this. This is messing me up here. Sorry, something came up on my screen. It's just get out of here. So Scallop, back to Scallop. Sorry. Why did they do? Do you know why they? Hey, why did they dilute? Why did they dilute the coins? I'll have to look into that. Hey, Rug Bull, give me a day or two to look at why they diluted their supply. Venice says Donald Pump round two. What are you seeing? What's going on? I saw he was doing some backroom deals with Zelensky at the Pope funeral. They were like they just had two chairs in this huge cathedral, and there was nothing, no one else around. Yeah, Inferno. Ravencoin is old school. I bet you go to Ravencoin office right now, and it's just one computer on one desk and like a fax machine, and like the rest of the place is empty. You know what I mean? Just one phone. You go into the office, you're like, oh, this is Ravencoin's office. Let's go take a look around. And then you open the door, and it's just one desk with one dusty phone on it. And that's it. That's Ravencoin. Some of these, you got to understand. Some of these coins are absolutely dead. Like they're literally gone. Like they have no team. Their team is sold and moved on. There is no marketing happening. There is no innovation happening. If you go on, there's some of these there's some of these sites are up that track like blockchain traffic and blockchain like activity for some of these coins, and some of these coins are absolutely dead. Like Algorand, nobody's building anything on Algorand. Algorand is absolutely dead. Filecoin, nobody's doing anything on Filecoin. That chain is toast. Isn't that funny, Inferno? And we were looking at that last stream yesterday. All these coins are just never coming back. I think you can add Ravencoin to that. Ravencoin's never coming back. What else is never coming back? There's some coins that are never coming back, dude. Stellar Lumen. I don't know. That I don't see that ever coming back. And the thing is that these coins are sitting. They're sitting at like $1 billion market cap or higher. And it's like, where do you go from there? Like, how do you go and buy a Stellar Lumen and expect anything when it's sitting already at an $8 billion market cap? Like, it's not going to do anything else. You know what I mean? Market cap matters. What else? Polygon. Polygon is officially trash. Okay? Poly Polygon is officially trash. Yeah, yeah, XLM. What has it done? Am I missing something? Well, okay, well, you know what? It's up 150% on the year. I take that back with Stellar Lumen a little bit. It's up 150% on the year. But still, man, like, so is XRP, right? What are you going to get out of Stellar, whatever. But Polygon, guys, what do you think? Put in, if I'm right on Polygon, put in, I don't know, what kind of emoji should you put in the chat? It backs up XRP? Oh my goodness. Well, I rest my case. It's a part of XRP? Great. Doge at 26 billion. Well, here's the thing about Doge. I think Doge has a chance to 10x, and which would be cool. But yeah, I mean, Doge, I mean, I don't know, guys. My whole thing is, why be in a bull run like this when you have a risk reward, reward is way higher than risk. I mean, it's such a low risk time this next couple months right here. Like, why wouldn't you just go for it, bro? Why are you gonna come to crypto and just to look like you're trading stocks? You know what I mean? Like, why would I put my money into Stellar Lumen when I can go get Jerry? You know what I mean? Like, why would I go into Polygon when I can go get, I mean, I'm trying to think of a new, I mean, honestly, Cetus. Why don't I go get some Cetus? Why don't I go get some Aerodrome? Why am I going to go get in a Polkadot when I can get in a Pinlink? Why would I do that? And you guys just got to start asking yourself this. You know what I mean? Why go back to some of these coins? Now, there's a case to be made on Avalanche, on Cardano, on Solana, on I can't really say ETH at this point, but I mean, ETH is getting so much FUD. You have to include it because crypto moves on FUD to the upside. FUD is an indicator and a tool, a generator for upside movements in coins. And so the amount of FUD on ETH can very well mean that ETH is about to explode. So you can include ETH in this. So I said ETH, Solana, Cardano, Avalanche, Chainlink. These are coins that they're tried and true coins, and their utility, and they're gonna 10x. Okay, but at the same time, they're not gonna get you those gains that you want. And so I'm like, why chase those when you can make a portfolio, as long as you know how to sell, as long as you can sell at some of the crazy tops that these new coins are going to give you, as long as you know how to sell, why not go after those coins? You know what I mean? Like, I don't even need to be on here if I'm just in Avalanche and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't even need to be on here. I can just do that from the comfort of my own home, in a way. Like, I can just go sit somewhere and just buy Avalanche and just chill out. But I think there's way more to this market. Let's get to 20 likes. I think there's way more to this market than just these dinosaur coins. Complete dinosaur coins. I've forgotten about the chat. What's going on with the chat? Parka says XLM runs when XRP runs. Awesome. Jazz Patty. Jazz Patty. What's the ticker for Jerry? JYAY. JYAI. Which is genius. To put AI inside that too. JYAI. Parka, interesting thought on FUD, right? Cadena is another coin that just lives on FUD. Lives on FUD. People love to hate Cadena. People love to hate Cadena because one, it just ripped like crazy last bull run and left a lot of people behind. And the other reason is that their main dev is this guy. Looks like this dude. That's what their main dev looks like. Stuart Popejoy. So people see him and they're like, oh, Cadena? No, I'm done with Cadena. You know what I mean? They see him and they're like, no. So he doesn't do Cadena a good service, but thank you, Jai. Thank you, Jai, for putting those in the chat. Chris Simpson says 53% on the Fear and Greed Index and 19% on altcoin season chart. Great time to accumulate. Yeah. You know, I get a little antsy when Fear and Greed kind of goes from neutral to greed. But yeah, this is a good time. This is a great time. Jazzy Patty says hilarious. Yes. Thanks, bro. Thank you, dude. 11 in the building. We're technically 2 hours in on this stream. I was over an hour in, and then the stream cut off for some reason, but we came back. Jai says, after PayPay, what bag can we stack right now? Let's take a look. You're here with Stayer. Let's go. Let's go. I'll tell you right now. Well, first off, you can go get yourself some Jerry. You can go get yourself some Jerry for sure. A coin that Stayer has yet to talk about yet, and I'm going to be doing a video on this week, is a coin called Sturdy. 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 I'll throw the coin in the chat right now. Stayer is not yet invested in this coin, but is a decentralized, a DeFi protocol that has caught my eye. I will put the contract address in the chat right now. Right now, let's see. Sturdy. I just put it in the chat. I don't know much about it, but the tokenomics, 19 million Sturdy. I know it has 100 million total supply. I'm still cool with that. You know what I mean? But right now, the circulating supply of Sturdy is 19 million Sturdy. That's really good to me. That is a pumpy scenario for Stayer. There's not much news on it. There's not much going on. 28K followers on X. Sturdy. 20K followers, 28K followers on X. They're at the Endgame Summit. I'm seeing them tour. I'm seeing them going on tour. You know, they're talking at a lot of different. Founder of Sturdy. Look at these cool. These guys seem to be really cool. He's got glasses on. I mean, they're talking about subnets. You want to see geeks selling. Look at this kid. Look, he's like, I'm a geek and I just want to tell you about my freaking protocol. And I can't stop talking about it. That's what you want to see. Endgame. Look, they're making this guy look cool. You know? They're making this guy look cool. Stayer likes that. Stayer likes that a lot. I just followed them. They must know something. Something's up. And what I mean, bro, he says, yes. Yes, bro. This guy's named Sam Foreman. I mean, yes, absolutely. Sam Foreman, and look, you got the dev right in front of your face. That's what you want. That's what Stayer looks for. Is the dev looking at you in the eyes? If your dev is not looking you right in the eyes, go to another coin. Look at Mantra. Go look at Mantra's website. When you go click on About Us, you don't see the dev looking at you like this. You don't see the dev like, no, you see stock photos of corporate parties. I mean, you don't know who these people are. You know what I mean? There's nothing about the dev. When I go on a website, like you go on Pinlink's website, who do you see? Ovleski, the guy who started Engine Coin and took that thing 100x and didn't rug it. Engine Coin has a chance to do it again this bull run. But no, I know who the dev is because he's on the website just like this. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not gonna rug you because I just want to make money. You know what I mean? Go look at Mantra. That guy, we didn't see who the Mantra dev was really until he started doing his apology tour after they rugged it 90%. Okay? Chris, exactly. That's why I love Turbo. The dev is legit. We know who the dev is. We watched him make the coin, the first AI coin, and you know, you want to know who the dev is? I can't even rattle off his name right now. All I can tell you is his face. I can tell him by his face. He's like this. That's what you want. You want guys crazy enough to show their freaking face. You know, because that means he's got some skin in the game. His name's on the line. Yeah, you didn't know that, Jai? Yeah, Jai, I'm telling you. Let's go look at Pinlink's website. The Ovleski guy is sitting right there. Let me. So Sturdy. We'll come back to Sturdy. Let me. I want to show you Pinlink's website. It looks like the Born Identity. Smash the likes. Let's 17 in a building, 17 likes. Let's get those likes up, guys. Let's get those likes up. Come on. As I look at the Pinlink website with you here. Yeah, look at this. Look. Team. Look, he's right there. Orlowski, a former VP of engineering at Engine. All right. And his face is on there, his whole team. Everybody's there. You got to look at that's why website's important. No, I can't open the pick, but I could see him. Stayer's looking. Stayer can some if something goes wrong, I definitely will remember his name. You know what I mean? Because Stayer will ride around on you. You rug on Stayer. You rug Stayer. You're a coin. You rug Stayer. Stayer's gonna ride down your block. Stayer's gonna ride down your block. You know, with Matthew and Venna, all my mods are gonna be in the back strapped, and we're gonna be riding down your block. Like, is that is that is that Orozlowski? Is that the guy who rugged me? You know what I mean? No, I was playing. Pin link, Parka. We're talking about pin link. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get the 10,000 pin link. I'm telling you. Pin link at $1 billion market cap is $53, guys. Pin link. Yeah, man. I'm talking about pin link, dude. Smash a like. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes right now. Yeah, pin link for the win, Inferno. They're gonna send this thing. So I see the same thing with Sturdy. And you know what? I think this coin Sturdy is connected to Sui blockchain, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna ask DeepSeek right now. Hold on. My coffee smelled like something was burning. I'm like, it's my coffee. It just had that like motor oil smell. What chain is associated with Sturdy coin? I mean, Jai, if it's got 19 million coins in circulation and it's at 75 cents. Okay, it's on Ethereum. Sturdy's on Ethereum. Sturdy's on Ethereum. Sturdy is on ETH. But these guys are working hard, man. They're making their rounds. They're talking everywhere, anywhere will listen to anywhere anyone will listen to them. They're there talking. And that's what you want. There you go. Inferno, thank you. Thank you. That's where I saw it. And I was like, here's the thing. That's where I saw it. It was part of Tal BitTensor's subnets. Now, I'm not really high on BitTensor, meaning only reason is that I just can't see myself buying it at these levels. And also, I feel like coins that like Raoul Paul and like Ran are really behind. I consider them cabal coins, meaning that they're planting a huge rug with each and one of these coins that they promote. And they promote a lot of BitTensor. And it's like, okay, I don't want to really get exposed to BitTensor itself. I'd much rather get into these coins that are feeding off of BitTensor with low circulating supplies of coins like Sturdy and get in them early and then start to scale out of them as they're topping, because that way I stand to make a great profit, more X's than I would with BitTensor. And then also, as I scale out of a coin like Sturdy, I can possibly avoid a rug of BitTensor down the road. I'm not exposed to BitTensor. I'm already out. I got my profits out of Sturdy, right? So I don't have to sit around with everybody else in BitTensor at the highs looking for another 2, 3, 4x past the 10x that they're probably going to do, where I can eventually get rugged, right? You understand that? Does that make sense to you guys? I mean, that is classic Stayer. I mean, you would think Stayer is playing poker. I mean, you would think Stayer is drawing plays on a whiteboard. I look at Tile BitTensor as a very dangerous coin. And I mean dangerous in the sense that you're not going to get that much more multiples out of BitTensor from here. Number one. That's number one. Number two is that from what I can see, like just reading the room, every single major influencer that have been involved with major rugs like Terra Luna and FTX and the influencers like Raoul Paul and Rand and all these guys, I see them all in on BitTensor. That means that they are planning to really get the real money out of it by dumping on you. So why be exposed to that when I can just ride a wave like Sturdy on the side, get higher, buy earlier, get more multiples, and get out sooner, right? Because Sturdy is probably going to hit its top sooner than BitTensor's top, so to speak, right? Because Sturdy is gonna go crazy as BitTensor reaches its 10x, right? And then, hey, I'm scaled out of Sturdy. I mean, we made great money in Sturdy at this point, but I think BitTensor is just going to be sitting there, and people are going to be all in on BitTensor because BitTensor gave them that 10x, and now they're not going to sell it here. They rather sell it way up here. But guess what? BitTensor never will get to there. They're going to rug you here, and they're going to take you down here while telling their lower level influencers to tell you that everything's okay with BitTensor. This is just a dip. You get that? This is real alpha, guys. This is real alpha, guys. I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong. I mean, this is real alpha right now. We're an hour in on this stream. I've been streaming for technically 2.5 hours at this point. But Rug Bull, here's what I'm talking about. Is that not facts? So you see why when I see BitTensor, I'm like, nah, like the Drake meme, like, nah. But I see something like Sturdy on BitTensor that has a $19 million market cap, and I'm like, yeah, that one. Okay, because that one is going to go faster. I get to scale out faster. And now I'm out, right? And now I don't have to be involved with everyone else that's going to be hanging there on that BitTensor boat, 10x up, but they don't really want to sell yet, right? And that's when you're hanging like that, when you're just floating along on the boat, 10x up on a coin that was already at multiple billion-dollar market cap. I mean, you're just floating along with everybody, and you're all on the wave. You're like, this is really cool, right? We're all up, right? This is BitTensor. This is really. And then Raoul Paul comes in and says, uh-oh, banana zone. And then he dumps your shit. And then you're like, oh man, I thought we were going the X amount. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, why not just go Sturdy? Why not get in with the farm team guys that are running around? Because really, listen, think about it, guys. What are these subnets? What are these coins on these ecosystems really? What are they really at their core? Are they lending protocols and GPU storage and AI agents that have all these intricate technical aspects to them that make them valuable within a ecosystem, or are they subcontractor style farm teams that go out and give more exposure to the main coin, right? Like all the meme coins of Solana are really, they're all out there moving around saying, hey, we're on Solana, we're cheap. That's really an advertisement for Solana. It doesn't really have much to do with them. Just like with BitTensor and their subnets, they have a bunch of coins underneath, like Sturdy. It's not really about what Sturdy's doing. It's that we're Sturdy on BitTensor, right? We're with them, you know? We're a minor league team for the New York Yankees. That's what makes us valuable. It's not about the tech. So when these farm teams take off, they're going to take off the hype of BitTensor. They're going to give more multiples off the name of BitTensor, and you'll be able to scale out faster than having to sit with the New York Yankees, which is BitTensor, and not get any playing time. But you get to wear the pinstripes, but you're not getting out on the field. You're not making the multiples. I'd rather go run with the farm team because that's where all the money's at. Chris Simpson says, I wonder what the total market cap will be this year. Of Turbo? Sorry, I missed it. What were you talking about? Matthew, Turbo is going to do extremely well beyond our expectations. Yeah. See, Turbo, I'm pretty convinced, as I said earlier, now that I've looked and really got to read the room, I think there's big money in stable coins and just like retail and cautious investors on the sideline waiting for Turbo to hit its previous all-time high, and then they're going to buy the breakout, and that will send Turbo to a $10 billion market cap without any narrative. So with that being said, just think if, you know, it doesn't look like it, but if Pepe goes off or the AI narrative takes off, the AI bull run takes off, you can see how Turbo would go from 14 cents to 70 cents, right? Let's see. I think last cycle, oh, the entire crypto market cap. Yeah, the entire crypto market cap was 3.2 trillion last bull run. It is it is it's going probably to a 10 trillion this year. Maybe 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 yeah, I think 10 trillion. I'm going to say 10 trillion, and then there's going to be a big dump, and then it'll go even further. We'll dump into a bear market, and it'll be a very short bear market, and we'll start heading higher. Crypto Insight says, "Let's go Turbo." Yes. Yeah, we're at 2.9 trillion market cap at the moment. That's right. That is right. Kelsey's back. Sorry about that, Kelsey. The stream cut off. I know you were here earlier, last stream. How much turbo do I need to hold to massive gains? I think you can go out and you can get a million coins right now. I think it'll run you about 4K, and I think that'll make you $700,000 at the height of turbo. At the very least, you'll clear 140K. And that's at $10 billion market cap at Turbo at 14 cents. So you can turn, with Turbo right now, you can turn $4,000 into 140, but that's not financial advice. And again, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea. I'm just a guy with a hat on. I'm just a guy with an orange hat on, talking into his phone. But guys, that's my pick for tonight. I know I'm not ending the stream right now. I'm just saying that sturdy pick, that's my pick for tonight. Is sturdy. I thought it was a part of SUI. I was wrong. It's BitTensor, and that remind my. I gotta write notes, but some things just catch Stayer's eye, and that was one of them. It's like it was just like, wow. Yesiah Hugler says that caffeine is hitting. It is, dude. That Cabal coffee, man. Gotta love that Cabal coffee. And that's a latte from like 5 hours ago, guys. I'm still sipping on it. Let's get one more like for 20, and then let's head to 25 likes. Kumar Patel says, this guy knows exactly what he's talking about. Get in early on these plays and take profits on your way up. Thank you, Kumar. I really, really appreciate that. This is really, really nice. We got the 20 likes. I really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get 25, maybe 30 later on. Polaris, fill me in. Just hopped in. What's up? Yeah, Polaris. He says, what's up, my boy? Yeah, dude, Polaris, we were talking about, geez, what happened to this? We were just talking about sturdy. It's my pick of the night. Sturdy, and I just put it. Polaris, just go ahead and scroll up on the chat, and you'll see. I put the contract address in there. I'm not invested in it, and this is not financial advice. But this is a coin that I'm gonna do a video on this week, and this is a coin that I am buying this week. And the reason why I'm buying it, the team looks like a bunch of young 20 some year olds with glasses on, really nerding it up about blockchain. But the thing is that they're running around and they're doing great marketing right now. And also, Sturdy is on the BitTensor subnet, so it's connected to BitTensor. And I had originally thought it was SUI, but I think Inferno cleared that up and said, no, that was BitTensor. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. Even better, right? And so I like that about it. And I think everything underneath, certain coins underneath BitTensor that's actually out there doing the marketing, getting out there in front of people, those are the coins that are gonna send. And I could see it. Jazz Patty, how do I like? Just push the thumb thing, the little thumb. Let's see here. Nexus 22. If you can give one piece of advice to everyone here watching, what would it be? I think it would be don't take her to Jared's. Take her to Jerry's. Jerry the Turtle. Wow. Oh, you have an Android? Oh, shit. Rug Bull the Moon. Man, you're making me think about those Raw Paul ass dudes and these coins they promote. Would you swap out Ondo for a lower cap that's super down? Absolutely. I mean, honestly, or you can hang on for that 10x. I mean, Ondo will probably go to $10. It may be a little exciting if you were in earlier. I mean, but if you just bought Ondo, I mean, Here's what you here's the problem with some of these coins, guys, that you're buying right now that could probably only 10x from here. Here's the danger. Ready, Rug Bull? Here's the danger. Is that coins like Ondo have a lot of marketing around them. You're gonna, I'm telling you, at 10x from here and you're still holding, you're not gonna sell. Because there's going to be every influencer in the entire planet will tell you that Ondo is probably going to $100 or $200. Like, it's going to get rabid, and you're going to have a hard time letting go of Ondo at 10x. And in all honesty, it's a good chance that Ondo will only give you a 10x, and you'll hold it all the way back down to where you bought it at, and maybe even lower, because they'll have Ondo heads telling you that it's just a dip, and that it's coming back. And that's why there's so many, I mean, it's unrelated, but that's why there's so many holders in Shiba Inu, because at the top of Shiba Inu, there were so many channels created off of Shiba Inu going to ascend, which was crazy impossible. And I think, because I think it was 8 9 zeros, right? And it was supposed to be, yeah, come on, like, really? There were so many channels that were created off of that narrative that Shiba Inu was going to ascend, that all of those YouTubers, as Shiba dumped down, because as all the coins did, they kept making videos that Shiba Inu would pump, and that would pump from the lows, and that, oh, this is just a dip, and and they had people, they had Shiba Inu holders like go around the longest round trip of all time, from the highs all the way down to the bear market lows. I think anybody in this chat will agree with me, because they all have seen those videos that these Shiba Inu influencers did. They made those videos about Shiba Inu coming back all the way down to Bitcoin being at 15,000. Like, they kept going. They had everybody holding. So Shiba Inu and also Ondo will be, and a lot of these other coins will be a lot of holders, bag holders. Okay, so that's why I don't think Shiba Inu is going to do anything much this bull run, because there's so many bag holders that are just, every time SHIB makes a big run, it's going to get knocked down by a bunch of people selling, out of nowhere. You're like, who are these people rushing to sell? Why can't I get much out of Shiba? Well, that's what happens when there's bag holders sitting around. Smash the likes. Maybe you guys are bag holders right now and can't wait to sell a coin. Maybe you can't wait to sell SHIB. Maybe I'm hitting a nerve right now. Maybe I'm touching something very, very sensitive to your crypto heart tonight. Maybe there's a coin from last bull run that you have round tripped and you're holding, and you cannot wait for it to go even up 50 or 60% to sell. I mean, when you have a bunch of bag holders doing that, how can you expect the coin to run? And that's why Turbo, that's why there's so much value in new coins. Why new coins are always going to be the ones that pump harder than the coins from last bull run, is because these new coins don't have any bag holders. You understand that? Smash the likes, guys. I mean, am I wrong? I mean, are there any bag holders for Turbo at a cent? No. Are there any bag holders for Turbo at 14 cents? No. It's never been there. Are there any bag holders at 70 cents? No. This is all, but past 1 cent is all price discovery for Turbo. That's why I'm all bullish on Turbo, because I'm not worried about bag holders knocking down my coin when it hits an all-time high, because that'll be the first time it got there. So that's real rap. That's real alpha. You know, and none of these YouTubers are gonna sit there and sit here like I am, and look you in the eye and tell you the freaking truth. You know, that's the truth. So when we're talking about some of these coins that are never coming back, that's why they're never coming back. And then why, again, the bit tensors and the ondos and the Bretts, and the you know, what's another coin? I'm thinking, trying to think of other coins where it's just like you run the risk of holding at a 10x and not selling because there's going to be so much hype that you're just going to want to jump off a building when that thing reverses on you. New to you says shush. Inferno says, yeah, Shiba will do meh, but Jasmine, that's the one, the LLL. That's hilarious. Chris Simpson says, only 100 million supply on Sturdy. I'm checking out the white paper as we speak. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, guys, check me, chat. Check me on what I say, because you know what? If anything on Sturdy is whack, I want to hear it from the chat. Don't hold back. Stayer loves being wrong as much as he loves being right. Because you know what? You know what Stayer's gonna do? Stayer's just gonna take his money off the table. You know what I mean? You know? I mean, we're all at the casino table. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you see an edge, let me know. If you see the dealer's playing with the cards. You know, like hey, call that out. You know what I mean? Hey, it helps. It benefits me. It benefits me to know that I'm wrong sooner than it benefits me to know that I'm right. Because, you know, if I'm right, then I already won. But if I'm wrong, oh my gosh, if I'm about to lose, I need to know. But so far, so good on Sturdy. Unless Chris or Jai or anybody else sees something different. Saffron says Steve Buscemi, one of my favorite actors. One of my favorite actors, Saffron, Steve Buscemi. What a classic actor. I mean, look at all the whatchamacallit, Adam Sandler movies. I mean, he makes appearances in those in a comedic way. Hilarious. He's what was his character's name in Sopranos? What was it? Bush. What was Steve Buscemi's character in Sopranos? He gets Tony comes around the corner on the porch and blows his head off with a shotgun. Gosh, I forgot his name, but he was great in that. I gotta finish this series, but the series about where I was born, the Boardwalk show, where he's the gangster. I forget the name of the gangster that he plays, but was it Lucky or no? It's not Lucky Luciano. It was Bumpy or something. I don't know, but yeah, Sopranos was a great show. Red Rug Bull says, "What RWA?" Saffron retracts his message as I talk about Steve Buscemi. Was that supposed to be a? I hope that wasn't supposed to be like a joke on me, because I ended up taking your comment and building on it in a positive way. You must have hated that. Saffron's like, shit. Stayer had great commentary, even as I tried to call him Steve Buscemi. I know. I use everything to my benefit. Rug Bull the Moon Bear. What RWA is a good swap for Ondo? LOL. Do you F with Redstone? What the hell is Redstone? Guys, there's 30 some million coins this bull run. I mean, I am not going to sit here and act like I know all of them, dude. So I love it when you guys throw stuff out that you're interested in or you're holding, because, I mean, Judging on what I see, Stayer might buy as well. Let's see here. Redstone. Redstone is the fastest growing oracle specializing in yield bearing collateral for lending markets and securing 10 billion plus. Blue chip DeFi protocols are our clients, including Spark, Morpho, Compound Pendle, Lido, Ether, FI, Athena, Puffer, Balancer. I know some of these. Is it on major exchanges? Let's see. It is on Binance. It is on Coinbase. It is on crypto. I don't. Okay, so that knocks it down for me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I wish I saw this before all the listings. But it looks pretty cool. I'm probably not gonna buy it because I mean, there's so many coins to buy that are way more degen than this. I mean, it's on every major listing that you can think of. Good for Redstone, right? But a Stayer is not interested. Lucifer is back, so he says I'm holding Solana. That's awesome, Lucifer. Thanks for cleaning that up. Redstone is a new AI RWA Oracle low supply in partnership with securities. How low is the circulating? 280 million coins. It's not fully diluted. 600 million coins total. 116 market cap, $1 million market cap already. I don't know. This would be something that I would have to really fall in love with to buy at these levels. If you're already in it and you have profited, awesome, dude. I'm not going to touch this one, but it looks healthy. Oh no, securitize. I meant whatever. I mean, if you're in it, awesome. But I mean, I can't touch this. I can't touch this. I don't know why. I know. Is it its first bull run? Looks like it. It just came out. It just came out in March. Wow. Why is it all? It's all listed everywhere. Smash the likes. Let's get the 30 likes. 16 in the building. Rug Bull. I mean, it's listed everywhere. How did that do that in a matter of a couple months? Oh, you're not in that? You're trying to get out of Ondo? Hey, dude, just hey, don't let me talk you out of being in Ondo, okay? Like, I mean, Ondo is gonna do very well from here. I'm just saying that I don't know if it has a lot of juice left. I don't know if it has a lot of juice left. Ondo, I'm gonna actually give it a look right now. It's just the cabal is all over this one. The cabal is all over this one. $3 billion market cap already. 3 billion. Hey, oh, you know what? You know what, guys? Here's another one. I think some of these cabal coins have the same type of circulating supply, and they kind of sit at the same market cap. I could be just absolutely paranoid or just I don't know, but every time I look at a Raoul Paul or a Rand coin, they always have a circulating supply of at least like a 2 or 3 billion coins. And I think the reason behind that is that they want to be able to have enough coins to give out to the influencers to start, just start giving out envelopes, manila envelopes to the influencers. So you'll need like 1 billion coins for that, and then you want to give the whales some coins, the insiders that are going to dump. So you need some coins for that, and then you want to have your coins, right? But then you want to have some coins for everyone else to buy into to bring in the liquidity. So you're gonna need a lot of coins, and so they always are sitting at like 3 billion circulating supply, and they'll have a total supply of 10 billion or something like that. Like it's never fully diluted either. So they'll have like 3 billion coins, and then they'll have another 7 billion that are not circulated yet. You know, and then they have a market cap where it's like just straight to 3 billion, like it's in the billions. So it attracts people, attracts retail, and attracts newbies. Like, oh, this coin's already up. It's already a winner. It's already above $3 billion market cap. All I want is a 10x. All I want is a 10x out of this, right? So they get everybody buying in at like with Ondo. They get everybody buying in Ondo at 97 cents, and then all you really want is a 10x. Then you get to that 10x, and then they send the influencers on you to tell you that this thing's going way higher and to hold, and then not only hold but buy more. So you're buying more, and you're like, oh shit, this is gonna be fucking crazy. And then they dump on you. I mean, yeah, Inferno. Well, yeah, the unlock schedule for Ondo looks sus. It looks mad sus. I mean, this is Stayer pure, no chart. This is Stayer absolutely with no chart in front of me. I'm not going to show you a chart. I'm simply just reading the room, the psychologicals, because here's the thing about the elites. It's too risky to try new things, new ways of scamming, right? They have to go at what works because there's too much risk in doing anything else. So they're gonna keep doing the same things. And so Justice for Sad, are you afraid of getting old alone? Hey Justice, you really don't know me. I have 6 kids with my wife that I've been with since I was 18. I'm 40 now. So I have 4 boys, 2 girls, no vaccinations. These guys, I'm when I die, I'm literally going to be surrounded by probably 50 of my seed. I mean, every single one of my boys are probably going to have 5 or 6 kids, and my daughters are probably going to have 5 or 6 kids. So, Justice, I don't know what your family tree looks like, but Stayer's family tree is secured. I'm literally a legend right now. When my kids have kids, I'm going to be pup up Stayer, and when I die, I'm going to be surrounded by literally 50 or 60 grandkids. They're going to have to shut down the hospital. I'm not actually, I'd rather die at home, in my own bed. My whole family tree will be around me. So justice for Sad Alfred. That was the biggest miss on insulting Stayer I have ever seen. Yeah, Parker. Yeah, Parker. 6 kids, 4 boys, 2 girls. Let's go. And I'm never alone because I have God. Justice, do you have God? But this is not a religious channel. This is a crypto channel. But Justice, you know what? There's something for you out there, buddy. Yeah, man. Nothing like a good family. Nothing like a good family. I think Justice for Sad just jumped off of a building when he heard that. He was like, "Wow, I picked the wrong YouTuber to say that to tonight." He said, "Are you afraid of getting?" Literally, guys. Honestly, to be honest with you, these live streams are the only times that I'm not. Excuse me. I'm getting choked up. I'm getting. This is. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is. I'm getting choked up. I'm getting choked up. You're tugging at Stayer's heartstrings right here because this is real. Guys, the only time that I'm not around my kids pretty much is when I'm on stream with you guys. Literally, it's the only time I actually get to be in an office alone and talk. Just be in an office alone. If I don't have this on, my kids are in here. They help me with my business. Like these guys are mavericks. We're in here scheming about the next thing. They're very involved in my move. They've picked the country that we want to go to next. I mean, these guys, wow. So I mean that was yeah, yeah, Justice. I mean, then go somewhere else with that. I mean, he said he's gathering data. Well, you can put me down for generational genetic wealth. Okay, you can put Stayer down as not a part of your sad project. What a loser. He was like, I'm sorry. I just came in with that off the cuff comment about not really knowing you at all and saying that you're gonna die alone. I was just doing research for a project. Like, what a loser. We're actually not even gonna vaporize you, Justice. We're just gonna let you sit around and just sit with that because that was weird, dude. Yeah, Chris, we got family men in here. How many? Hey, Justice, for your project, can you do? Did you include yourself on that project? Because I doubt Justice that you have a family around you because that is the saddest thing. That is sad. That is sad. Justice for sad, sad, sad justice for Alfred. I can't even do the Trump thing. It's like, what a loser. Yeah, dude. There's some. Hey. I mean, there's some real alpha males in here tonight, man. There's some guys in here that have sacrificed everything for their children, dude. So I mean, Alfred, you should try and find someone to love and care for and have her have babies, man. Because that was odd. But you know what? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Yeah, we OGs, man. We're in here. We're in here trying to make money for our kids right now. You know what I mean? So sorry, I just got all teared up. I was just overwhelmed with emotion, and anyway, we're back. We're back. Man, this has been a mega stream, guys. This stream and the other one that I did an hour or two ago. I mean, I'm gonna do over 1,000 views tonight. How is that even? That is crazy to me. That is insane. That is insane, guys. Off of 4 hours, that's I love it though. I'm having so much fun. We're approaching 2 hours on this stream. It's 9:43. I probably will. I'll let you know ahead of time. I probably will cut it at an hour 20 or at 2 hours here. So, but I will be back tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow for sure. Yeah, Jai's got two boys. You know, Polaris. Polaris has got a wife and two kids. Nothing important in family. We're all in here like literally like just we're just trying to we're in the back rooms trying to put some plans together for our children and our children's children. I want my grandkids to know, my great grandkids to know who I was. You know what I mean? It's grind time, guys. Come on. It's grind. Rug Bull says, I got kids, fool. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Chris Simpson says, yes, sir. Shout out to everyone. That was a wake up call, Stayer. I just went and checked on them sleeping. Dude, love your content. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Chris is a real lion. Comes back to the den to just make sure the cubs are sleeping, and then he's back out hunting. It's crazy. He's back hunting. Yeah, man, because the kid's got to eat. The wife needs a new pair of shoes. Needs a new blouse. She wants some new cooking wear. She wants to change the weather. You know what I mean? I mean, that's what we gotta do. We gotta do it, dude. We got to do it. But sad Alfred, my goodness, guys. I mean, that was not the. I think he did. Did he do that on purpose? I mean, his name's Sad Alfred. I mean, did he really? Wow. And nobody even had to. The mods let him be. Like they didn't even touch him, and he was like, "Damn, guys, like that's crazy." Oh, he's still here? Yeah, he can just hang out, man. Maybe it's best he hangs out. Maybe it's best nobody touches him and we don't vaporize him because you know what? Maybe he needs to hang out with some real men here, you know? Not to say we don't joke around about chicks, not to say, but I mean, this is what it's all about, man. This is what makes this fun. Because you know what? If I was just doing this for myself, it wouldn't be that fun. If I wasn't doing this just to show wifey, hey, look how much money I made on a purple turtle that's foaming green out of his mouth. Like, hey, I made $1 million on this stupid picture. Like, you know how much fun that is? And then it's like you don't even really spend it on yourself. You're just like you spend it on them. And they're just like, Papa's so stupid. He just made $1 million on a yellow turtle with an astronaut helmet on. You know what I mean? We're at Disneyland. Like this is amazing. Yes, we let him be. Yeah, you need to sit with that comment. But anyway, Benna says, "Hello, handsome man. Yes, thank you so much. This life is a test to higher states. We have to be the reflection out 247 365. 24/7 365. Yes, Jai. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But that is my pick of the night. That is my pick of the night. Is the sturdy. I gotta check Andy Wu because my goodness. Again, I buy crypto on my phone that I'm using to stream, and so I can't buy Andy Wu until we're off this stream. And dude, let's see here. Yeah, grind time. Um, so I can't buy Andy Wu until I'm off the stream, and I gotta see how hard you guys pump this thing tonight because I'm laughing because it should be at a $35,000 market cap. If it's not, I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be absolutely pissed off, dude. I'm not kidding. I'm looking right now. Where the hell is it? Oh, okay. I got so many watch lists now. I thought it was my pumpers list, but now it's in my China unbanned crypto list. What the? Oh, it has doubled. It's up 108%. Damn it. Big green candle. Whoa. All right. I'm buying some tonight. I'm gonna see if I can get a trillion coins, maybe more. Jai, you bought 500 of Chinese Andy Wu for $500. How many coins did you get? What is Sturdy on right now? You can get Sturdy on Uniswap, and it's on BitTensor. It's a BitTensor subnet. Devin, you buying some drugs tonight or what? No, I'm not. But I did smoke some weed earlier. But it's all no preservatives and stuff in it. My brother-in-law grew it for me. Let's see here. It was a white truffle was the strain. Um, yeah, rug pull. Let's talk more RWA projects with low supply. Give me one. Give me one. Give me one. Crypto Insight says I'm buying sturdy. These guys are smart and active pushing this project. It really looks good as far as the tech behind it. Everything looks good to me. The best thing I like about it is that coin supply. I look under the hood. I'm loving that. That is a Ferrari. 19 million coins in circulation. But I'm not even worried about if they dilute all the way to 100 million, which they have total supply. I'm not even worried about that because that's still good for me. I mean, and I also like that it's a part of the BitTensor narrative. Um, what else do I like about it? Yeah, the team. The team is geeking out. I want my devs to be visible and geeky. I want my devs to be selling constantly. There is something about a nerd in this crypto space that if they're talking about the tech all the time, it's as good as them selling. Like I don't know, it makes them really good salesmen. I don't like the nerds that don't like to be out and about. I mean, I like the devs that are visible and that are out talking constantly about the project and sounding smart doing it and looking cool doing it, you know? And it looks like these guys are on tour. I mean, and they're young. This guy can't be more than 24 years old, you know? They're young, they're out there, they're vibrant. Get out there, you know? Caesar says I sub. Thank you, sir. Let's get to 30 likes. Let's get to 30 likes. Hop with Bitcoin. That's it. Hop out with only Bitcoin. Let's see here. Jai said I didn't check. I gave all crypto to the wife and just hold it and get a ledger, guys, and radiation coated bags to put the lead. Oh my gosh. Wow, Jai's ready for a nuclear winter. He's like, listen, babe, here's my ledger. Here's my seed phrase. Here's a radiation bag to put on the ledger, and then here's a bag to put on you that you can zip up, go in the basement, and just if I don't come back, just sell these coins at the high. You know what I mean? Jai will give those doomsday directions to his family. He's like, listen, he's just gonna go out there with a sword and fight the cabal. You know, I know, dude, Parker, I know, dude, Jai, dude. Wow, Jai is that's why I love Jai. Jai's in here. Jai's a real dude. He collects ancient swords and he has radiation bags for his ledgers and for his wife as well and his kids. He just zips them up in one radiation resistant bag and he says, "Guys, I'll be right back." He doesn't have a bag for himself. He just says, "Guys, I'll be right back. Stay here in the cellar." And he just walks out with his sword, man. These are the types of men that we need in the world, man. You know, smash a like, share this out. This is the type of man that we need in the world, guys. You just zip, you just zip. He's just like she's like, what are you doing, Jai? What's going on? He's like, just relax. I'll be right back. Zip. He's like, you got some snacks in there? You got some snacks? You got the ledger? All right. Zip. And he'll go fight the cabal. He'll go fight the cabal. He'll go walk up the cellar stairs and start swinging that sword. Yeah, dude. He trains all his kids with the swords. It's crazy, dude. These are the type of dogs that Stayer rolls with. These are the type of dogs that Stayer rolls with. And you're like, Stayer, how can you not be like, that's crazy. Like, how can you not be afraid of a guy like Jai? Well, I mean, if I wasn't afraid of him, he wouldn't be my friend. No, I was joking. No, I'm just like, of course not. You know why? Because I run my life the same way. You know? Of course I know you would, dude. I know you would. I know you would. Chris Simpson says Sturdy is on Phantom Wallet as well. Checking to see if my Tangent has it to send to. Dope. Dope. I'm pinning your message, Parka. Molt. Okay, so here we got one here in the chat here. Molt says, "Bro, my mom was yelling at me for tickling my little brother's feet. She told me to wait until he's born." You know what? I mean, hilarious. Hopefully you like the channel because that was funny. That's really sad but really funny, and I'm sure you didn't really do that, but the fact that you had to make a joke in the chat like that, there's some trauma. There's been some trying times in Molt's life, and you know what? We're just gonna try and help him through. You know. But first, I mean, he's probably gonna have to go in timeout for that, guys. Yeah, yep. There you go. Thank you, Chris. Whoa. Wow, Chris already deleted him. That's a shame, but you know what? That's a real shame. We were getting to the trauma. We were getting to what really was hurting Molt, but Molt has been vaporized for 600 seconds. I mean, sometimes, dude, it's so funny. I'm talking to people on here, and some of them are weird, and they start saying weird stuff. And before I can even dissect the trauma of what's going on in their lives, they literally dematerialize right in front of me. Like, you know, like Chris, dude, Chris Simpson literally just hit him with the vaporizer gun. And the guy's like, okay, I want to talk about my mom, and I'm going to talk about the Trump. The guy's like, whoa. I'm like, Sarah's like, whoa, where'd he go? I guess he's a memory. Mr. Magnet says, smoke a blunt. What does that mean? Is that like a schmore? Smoke a blunt? I already smoked earlier. I'm probably going to smoke a little later. Not going to lie to you. I don't smoke blunts, though. I smoke joints, and I don't like bowls or anything like that either. Corleone says apples. Look, guys, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Here's a more race, and here's the thing about race, guys. We're all human beings, guys. I know Corleone. I know maybe a black guy, maybe assaulted you, or you know, went out with your wife behind your back, or you know, stole your car, or I don't know, maybe he's, see, that's the thing. I mean, man, again, here's another one. We were just getting to the trauma and the hurt of this man's life, of why he hangs on to race, and he's literally turned to dust right in front of me. I mean, you got to give it up to the chat, man. You got to give it up to the chat. The chat really does not mess around. Chris Simpson, I mean, the guys from Tennessee, he already has a hole dug for some of these guys. He already has a hole dug for some of these guys. You know, you can't mess with guys from Tennessee. And Chris, he really doesn't waste any time. Gone. Parka said gone. And wow. I mean, hopefully you got to like the video before he was vaporized, but man, and he was starting to type too, Chris. Did you see him? He was like typing. He was like, oh yeah, I'm really gonna get Stayer now. You know what I mean? Like, these guys, yeah, Chris about to pop the trunk, man. Chris is like, get in the trunk. He's like, It's like Corleone's like, what do you mean? Get in the freaking trunk. Get in the trunk, or I'm gonna put you in the trunk. Man, Corleone was like, hey, I got a racist joke for you. And then Chris was like, get in the hell in the trunk. He's like, bah! Vaporized. Yo, when Chris pops the trunk, it's like Pulp Fiction, right? Right? They pop the trunk and it's like bright. No, it's a briefcase. Well, when Chris pops his trunk, it's just all bright. It's like all light, and the guy and like it hits your face. It's like the guy Corleone's like, what? Bro. Corleone's like, oh my gosh, wow. Anyway, Armando, Armando's here. Says you from Cali? You? Yeah, yeah. No, I'm from South Jersey, but I am currently in Southern California. Um, yeah, in the trunk, like too short. Yeah, exactly. Man, I haven't heard that song in so long. I'm actually gonna listen to that song after. I'm sure it's copyrighted, so I can't play it on here. But I would every time you vaporize somebody, I would love to play that song. Uh, we'll put yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll put swing on a tree with an apple. Absolutely. I think you have a second talent besides picking gems. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Wow, guys. All right. Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go cozy up. I think I'm gonna cozy up, guys. Wow, Chris sent him forever. He said 86K seconds. My goodness. That's an eternity on YouTube. Corleone is a goner. He's gone. Did anyone not like yet? Can I get the 30 likes before I go? Let me get the 30 likes before I go. This has been an amazing stream, guys. This has been an amazing stream. I think I might make this one public. I think I might make this one public right after. Some of them I like to hold private because I'm going to start making clips on these. And Stayer's doing everything himself. I don't have anybody behind me on this right now. So I'm making clips myself. I'm doing all that stuff, and so I'm pretty pumped. Some of these streams I hold back and I clip them up, and I'm gonna start releasing them because some of you guys miss some streams because we can't all be here all the time, and so you really enjoy some segments that I thought were hilarious or informative that you'd want to watch again. And so, yeah, I'm excited. Sturdy's one for the future. Um, is this in the song? There was somebody talking. Oh yeah, it's in the song. That was creepy. Um, Vader AI. I missed out on Vader. I missed out on. I'm being hard on myself saying I missed out on Vader AI. I'm sure one dip and Vader AI looks good again, but man, I'm not. I can't get out of my head that I saw Vader AI at at 6/10 of a cent, and I sat on my hands. And you know what? You're gonna do that in this bull run, and you can't beat yourself up on it. I'm beating myself up on it, but I mean, it's also content, right? I get to talk to you about it, but man, like and you know what? Jai was the one to tell me all about it. But I'm starting to ramble. Let's get to 30 likes. Hey, Michelle Hitchcock, be my 30th like right now. Let's go. Be my 30th like. I think I did guys. I did 1,000 views, and out of these two streams combined, that is insane for me. and I mean it's just getting it. My channel is growing by the day, guys. I mean I can't thank you enough, but I'm averaging thousands of views per day right now, and it's growing. It's growing every day. Every day I look at my analytics, and it's scary. You know, I mean, it's scary. I'm on pace for 100,000 views within the next 60 days. I would hit 100,000 views on this channel with 400 subscribers, guys. So if you haven't subscribed yet, we if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, okay? Because my channel is growing, and it's growing because I'm having fun. It's growing because of you guys, and I couldn't be happier. You know, I'm having so much fun, and I'm enjoying my style of my style of how to look at this market, and I'm really, 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 really excited about that. You know, Mike, white power, yeah, dude, hit. Can you be my 30th like, Mr. White Power? I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed, Mike. Mike, you're the one. You're the one. You're the one that has the power, the white power, to put your white finger on that like button. What do you think, buddy? You like race. Do it. Do it for white people. Oh my gosh, damn, this has been insane, guys. This has been absolutely insane. I tell you what. I tell you what. It's like I don't want to leave yet. I don't want to leave yet. But dude, I had a great time at the hot springs in Palm Springs today. I actually did a video there today about Vader AI as it was pumping. And but I haven't. I'm gonna upload it and put it out tomorrow morning. But the sound might be off because my kids are in the pool behind me, going crazy. And yeah, that's maximum stayer. You know, it's maximum stayer. Yeah, no, I'm gonna put it out tomorrow morning. You'll see it tomorrow morning. It's like a 2-minute video. Nice. Academics is gonna be streaming soon. Dude, Ball sucks. What up? What's going on, Ball? I was just ending the stream, but I want to get to 30 likes, and then I'm gonna get out of here. This is gonna be the hardest thing ever is getting this last leg for the algorithm. Is this your first time here? Is this your first time here? Nice. I got 30 likes. Dude, Ball, come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. And I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this stream public. So just watch the stream. It was the funniest stream. It was so much fun, the stream. And if you just got here, go back and look at the stream. Dude, Robert Hannaford, thank you so much. Akira, yo man, what's going on, Akira? Guys, this has been insane. I don't think they were talking about you, Ball. I don't think they were talking about you. I think they were talking about the other guy, the white power guy. YouTube likes to send me people that are very into race. You know, but it's okay. It's okay. We try and help them, and then if we can't help them, we vaporize them. Wow, Sturdy is on Tangent. Sturdy is on Tangent. That is amazing. Wow. That is cool. No, I really appreciate that. All right, guys. All right, guys. Vader AI video coming out tomorrow morning. Stayer poolside in Palm Springs. Probably bad audio, but it was fun. And then I'll have a video on Sturdy AI tomorrow as well. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, probably same time. There is a chance I do a morning stream depending on my schedule. I may do two streams tomorrow. We are relentless. We're Stayer and we're not going. Good night.